guys, it's Julie. Today I'm going to be filming a video all about how to balance school and riding. This video has actually been really requested for a long time and I'm finally making it happen. I put together some of my tips, tricks for you guys. Obviously everyone is different, everyone works differently at schoolwork, everyone has different stress levels and reacts to stress differently. So obviously these aren't like for everyone and you might need different things for yourself. First off, I am going to put this statement out there and you guys probably might hate me, but I do not actually think it is that difficult to balance school and riding. I'm now a senior in high school and I really have not had that big of a problem with it. That being said, I am not taking like 10 AP classes a semester just because I go to a really small school and they do not offer that. This really is all about time management. Figuring out when you need to do certain things and how much time you can take doing others and just stuff like that. That being said, school does come first. You just really have to keep that in mind. School is so important. It is, I know, I hate high school. You all probably do too if you're in high school. But it is super important and you don't want to just slack off. On the other hand, for me, horses come before friends or filming videos, I don't know, going boating, like stuff like that. My horse comes first, within limits. That does sound really harsh, but I do make time for my friends. My mom has told me countless times, like, skipping one day at the barn to like go to a concert or do something like that isn't going to like kill you. You need to have fun as a teenager. There are boundaries to horses coming first, but I've always been the type of person to like leave early in the morning to go to the barn and like do stuff like that because it really means a lot to me and I've put a ton of hard work into it. Next is to treat it like a varsity sport. You see the like soccer players and volleyball players, basketball, like all this stuff, they aren't skipping practice because of school. They have to go to practice or there will be like repercussions. You might not get in trouble if you don't go to the barn one day, but you have to have that mindset and think about it like that. If you do have like an equestrian team that you love and participate in, that is great. I know a lot of schools do not have great equestrian teams and programs. There is the USCF lettering program, which if you sign up online, you can get a varsity letter through USCF. So my next tip is to use a planner. This is the one I use. It's probably really out of focus, but this is the Lily Pulitzer Large Agenda. Obviously you don't have to get a Lily Pulitzer one. I love the ones from Paper Source. Those are also great. Just keeping a planner to, I would put all of your schoolwork, like as soon as your teacher assigns you homework, write it down so you do not forget it. And also like if you're showing and stuff, put dates you're gonna be gone, like, or if you have like family obligations, put that down so you know not to like schedule a lesson or something. I would put everything in here during the school year to help you stay organized and like on top of things. But next, going along with the planner is to plan all of your lessons and like training rides, lunging ahead of time, like weeks ahead of time, so you're not worried about if there's a lesson time slot for you. I personally will do usually one group lesson during the week and then a private lesson on Saturdays. I kind of have like a mutual agreement with my trainer. If I have like finals or if school just got insanely busy one day, it is okay for me to cancel. Text her and explain the situation. Like make sure you talk to your trainer about that, like being like, school is my priority, I still want to ride, I still want to put a ton of effort into this, but if a situation came up, like, would this be alright with you? It is nearly impossible to get to the barn every single day after school. I would schedule like a training ride or a lunging session for your trainer to do on a specified day. For me, I have a college class Monday nights, so it's super hard for me to get to the barn after school on Monday and still make it to my college class. So on those days, I will plan on having my trainer ride Friday. I do understand that's not a option financially for everyone, so if you have a friend who goes out on like a different day than you do, like you could be like, hey, you could ride my horse, or if there's a certain day you know your trainer has lessons and you're okay with like your horse being used in lessons, those are other like great free ways for your horse to get exercise when you can't come out. Next tip is to work as hard as you can at school. school. And I don't just mean like paying attention and keeping up with grades and stuff. If you're assigned a math assignment and it is possible for you to get it done in class, do it. Like, don't dilly-dally, don't talk, don't like watch YouTube. Get it done so you have as much as possible done before you go to the barn. Next is to do as much as you can at the barn. So personally, for me, if I'm having a really stressful day, sometimes just going out to the barn just like makes me happier. And if I still have a ton of homework and don't have time to ride, going out there and like grooming Friday or giving him some treats and like saying hi to people at the barn just like brings my mood up and my stress levels down. Going along with that, like if you have time to ride but not necessarily like super clean your tack after, like go for it. There are days where I don't have time to give like a super hardcore in-depth ride, so I just ride for like 20 minutes and quickly put my stuff away and head on home. That being said, while you might have to rush sometimes during the week, when you're there on the weekends, like take your time, like do stuff you didn't have time to do. Do an extra long ride, like clean your tack, like stuff like that you might have to rush during the weekday. To like wrap things up, do not feel bad about missing days. If you're just so stressed and can't handle it and just need to go home and do your homework and like take a nap or something, do it. Like, do not feel guilty for it. I mean, if you're doing it every day, maybe feel a little guilty. But like if it's just an occasional rare day, don't feel bad about it. Like, it happens, people get stressed, people get homework. If you have any other questions or if I was unclear about something, please leave questions down below and I will try to answer them. Also, I do want to let you know, if you cannot drive yet and don't have your license, handling school and riding gets so much easier when you are in charge of your own transportation. Keep that in mind for the future. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!